Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the 12.12 patch trailer. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have seen the trailer or you've seen one of your favorite content creators do a reaction or a breakdown to the trailer. Just know I have not watched any of their videos. I'm going into this with all of my opinions, all my first impressions, or I guess second impressions now. Now, keep in mind, I did watch the trailer yesterday, but I didn't really, go too in-depth with how I watched it. I just sat back, relaxed, and watched it. I didn't actually pause any of the video and look for anything. I just watched it straight through once, and that was it. This time around, we're just going to be pausing around, looking for some cool stuff that is brand new to the 12.12 patch. Now, I did say in a video before when I was talking about 12.12 that there is going to be some features that are left out of 12.12. One of the main ones is the in-raid trader on Lighthouse. There's going to be a second iteration of the map, or kind of like an expansion like we've seen before for Lighthouse, and there could be many other features that we don't see with 12.12. But with this patch, I have seen so many promising things that I think this is the 100% revival of Escape from Tarkov, and I think in 12.12, if we play our cards right, this channel could easily hit at least 20,000 subscribers, and for everybody who has subscribed to the channel already, thank you for believing in me and showing your support early. Without further ado, man, make sure you leave that like, subscribe. All right, let's get into it. So I have it muted just so we can kind of focus on things a lot more. I mean, already, the map looks amazing. So I think we were just down here to the left, and then we extend down the beach, and we have this, like, flooded, broken house, and we have some flooded ships. I'm hoping we can go on all of these, and this is all, like, explorable area, and maybe, high risk, high reward loot in this boat. Maybe, like, gold chains and shit like that. Buried or sunken treasure type shit vibes. But, hopefully go in this entire house here, even though it is pretty fucked up. But this is definitely along the quote-unquote shoreline. This map is literally if Woods and Shoreline had a baby. It looks amazing. So here is our next image. This is just incredible once you really realize the scale this map is at. I thought Lighthouse, when they first teased it, was going to be a very small PvP map, like the next factory. But no, this map is fucking gigantic. I mean, look at the sheer size of just this area right here. You can't even see the shoreline right here at all. So this map is going to have shoreline vibes, reserve vibes, woods vibes. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm honestly kind of suspecting at least 12 to 16 PMCs on this map. Keep going in. We got a lootable scav here. We have an ATV. I think vehicles are still a little far-fetched at this point. Obviously, we saw that APC, I think it was, roll through in the One Streets trailer. But if we ever have vehicles that we can actually use and drive in Tarkov, I feel like that's just going to change the game completely. Again, there's so many things that are going to be added to many patches in the future that are going to be game changers. Sickness, radiation, addiction. There's a lot of things that are going to change this game up, and I'm so happy that all of us get to experience each iteration of Tarkov through each patch and just get to play a little bit different of a game each time and just experience the highs and the lows. So also, that was a nighttime shot. Now we're back in the daytime. It's going to be more nighttime gameplay. But here, looks like we have just one of those kind of like little tiny stores that we see a lot of the time in Shoreline in the village. And I think there might be one or two at the resort as well on Shoreline. So you can see some very similar assets to like Shoreline and Woods here. Now we have like that main resort. I would assume this is an extract right here, the helicopter extract. And here, this is the area right now that is not finished, I believe. So you can see we have the sniper scav thing here. But over here, this is where the in-raid trader is going to be, I do believe. I believe he's going to be in the lighthouse, and we would have to fight through this area. So this is going to be an extension in iteration 2 of Lighthouse. Obviously, some sort of extension to the map. Now, whether all of this area is playable or just this path becomes playable, and whether the sniper is up here in the lighthouse or if he's, I don't know if this is actually reserve right here or if this is actually another like dome for this map. I have no idea, but this is an extension area. I do believe this is not accessible at this point. Be interesting to see if there's an extract right here for now. All right, so I believe this is the Scar chambered in 5.56 NATO. I completely got that mixed up in the one video where we did look at the Scar Heavy. I don't know what was going through my mind that I thought the Scar was chambered in 7.62 39. I know it's not, and it was just a mix-up of my words since we were talking about the 7.62 by 51 for the Heavy, or 59. I can never remember the fucking calibers, man. But the regular SCAR is going to be probably 30 and 60 round magazines, 5.56. And this is our first look at it, man. This optic looks pretty fucking interesting. I don't love it. And, you know, I don't think I'll see too much use out of it. But we don't really have a look at any new clothing yet. There is going to be, I'm not sure if this is new clothing, but when it comes to the puffer jacket specifically, a lot of people want that. And we will see it at some point here. But here is a night shot of the map. Look at the fucking size of this map, man. It is huge, bro. Like, it is so big. It looks so great. And I really hope it's optimized well. That's going to be one thing. So this is one of the first screenshots we ever got of Lighthouse. I think it was in a series of 8 where we had this little tiny shack up on a hill, and there's a mountain to our right where it's kind of like a really sick ridgeline, actually. So if you can go on the mountain to our right here, which I'm not sure if they'll show it, you can get a perfect angle down on this house. And I'm hoping there's some decent loot in here, man, because right now it doesn't seem like there's that many POIs on Lighthouse besides that big storage tank area that we saw. So I assume this is right inside the house. I wanted to point out that this laptop was like on, and this isn't something we've seen too much. I got a really bad view of it. There we go. This laptop here, I don't know if this has any significance at all or if it will once we're in raid, but I just felt like it was a very interesting small detail that was just on in the trailer. And I wanted to point it out. It might not mean anything, but like I said, wanted to point it out. Got an AK here. We have our watch moving, which is, you know, I would love to see them incorporate some way to actually get real-time times on our watches. A game that does it really well is actually Call of Duty. Surprisingly, that they've done something well. Anytime you inspect your watch in Call of Duty Warzone, Modern Warfare, Cold War, Vanguard, it will show the real time. That's something I'd love to see implemented into Tarkov. But at the same time, it is showing the time of the in-game world. So when you're seeing it spinning here, in that, you know, 3 seconds we did see it spinning, this is your in-game timer, so you actually know what time it is in raid. So, you know, if there's a setting that you could switch between, I think that'd be really cool. Just a personal thing, but I wanted to point it out that it was showing your in-raid time. Sometimes the watches just don't work right. Look like we had a new site there. This is an RPK. Let's see, do we see really anything here that's like new that we can point out? Looking at our other PMC operatives here who are looting up. It seems like to be some sort of death camp, like some sort of medical camp. Oh, so here's our first look at a brand new weapon. We have the 22 shotgun. Now, I believe it's 22, and I'm sure we could zoom in here. If I can do it in post-edit, I will. But when this shell goes in, right there was just a slight freeze frame that it's actually pretty hard to get right on the pause right there. I'm not sure if we can zoom in on that or not and actually see if it is 100% 22, but the MTS 255 I believe is the name of this shotgun. Whether it's going to be that when it comes into the game or when we get the patch, I don't know, but this thing is going to be fun as shit to use, man. Hopefully the fire rate is fast, similar to the fire rate of the Sega, and I honestly can't wait to use it. Little P90 action. We had our PMCs looting up there. I love the water, man. The water looks great. Here is where you really get that woods vibe. This is where it just looks like you're on woods right now. And kind of at the same time, like I said, you know, I love that they're taking assets from other maps, but I don't want it to feel like I'm on woods. So hopefully it has its own feel. It feels unique, and it doesn't feel like I'm playing woods half the time and shoreline half the time. So, you know, just personal preference once again. Still love the fact we're getting a new map. We have a Lone Star here. I'm trying to see if we see any new clothing. More specifically, the puffer jacket, but toolbox and supply crate. And here we start to get some PvP. But we're going to try and get some freeze frames here on different parts of the combat. This guy's running an army bag, which is insane to me that they're actually like using that for a trailer. I did see a takedown bag as well. I'm seeing some sites here that just aren't familiar to me, so if any of these are new sites, I just don't know. I don't use all the sites in the game. I literally stick to like EOTech, and then sometimes if I'm running really budget shit like an MRS site or something, I really never use anything else. So if I miss new sites and stuff, I do apologize on that. We got it here. Here's the rangefinder. So this is going to be huge when it comes to playing with a squad. Me personally, I play solo. And for me, I would rather run a tracer round of like M62 and then just lead my shot based on my previous shot. Now, if you're with a squad, having the rangefinder is going to be huge because you don't need to take that first shot on a guess. You will have it locked in. So if you know what sight you're running, say you're running a Valde 1-6, you are going to know your ranges on that scope with the ammunition you're using and with the weapon you're using. So if you have a buddy with a rangefinder, he can call out that range and you can take the shot. It's going to allow for perfect synchronization, and it's really going to add an insane element to squad PvP and squad sniping. Now, for me, like I said, I am a solo player 99% of the time. So this isn't really going to be something I use. Now, if this is an item that can be kind of put in a compass slot and it is something you can permanently have on you, maybe I use it more. I use the compass maybe 1 in 100 raids. But if it's not, if it's something I have to take in the raid, I guarantee you it's something I'm not going to use. But very, very cool for all you guys who play with squads. This is going to be a game changer for you. Just something I'm personally not that excited about right now based on my playstyle. Let's hop back in. So I feel like that site right there is new. But I'm loving the PvP. Like, this area we're fighting in looks extremely fun for PvP. So I'm really excited for it, actually. And the PvP just seems really weird without sound, huh? This is one thing I wanted to point out, that I know we have 2 PMC shining lights at us, but I'm very interested to see how much the Lighthouse lights up the map. You can see it. We have this ominous kind of light sky, and it looks phenomenal. I love how this sky looks. I love how this nighttime looks right here. Let's get it right before they start shooting at each other. Nope. Next one. Right here. Like I said, we got the flashlights going off. That's fine and all. But at the same time, if that lighthouse does light up a significant portion of the shoreline, something like that, it's going to be great, man. I really, really am excited. We've been recording for this long already? There's no way. I'm dropping the whole reaction. I don't give a fuck. All right, man. So this is where, like, to me personally, I kind of get the reserve vibes, even though this is that, like, large storage tank area or whatever it was. This is where I kind of get that vibe. Here we get our first look at the double barrel, but we also get a look at the MTS 255. And we see how much recoil it has. Just one shot. That shit, you know, that's going to be kind of tough. But here is the double barrel shotgun, which it looked like it killed in one shot there, but he just put another one right in his back. Yeah, definitely killed in one shot. There's a first look at the new grenade, and here we get the puffer jacket. So, like I said, there's so much shit in this trailer, Mo. There's just so much new stuff. So, I believe this is a flashbang. This is a brand new kind of flashbang or a stun grenade. Here we have the first look at our new grenade. And we also had the puffer jacket, which I just completely forgot to show you guys, which I might have to zoom in right here. Perfect angle. This is the new clothing item that a lot of players are looking for right here on this PMC. And honestly, man, I can't really tell if they're USEC or Bear. I'm going to assume USEC, but I could be wrong. Oh, there was the impact grenade. I didn't know it was in the trailer. I didn't even see it the first time I watched it. So we do have the impact grenade right there. Damn, that is a quick frame, Battle State. Right there. That is going to be your RGD impact grenade right there. Honestly, I do not know how these are going to play. If you hit a wall or something in front of you, you are going to kill yourself. It's going to be interesting to see how much damage these do as well. I think they're a little more underpowered, so we'll just have to see. I mean, a grenade's a grenade, but if you can take out someone's legs with an impact, they are fucked. I mean, I think this might be my favorite grenade to run. We will just have to see, but very exciting. So here we're fighting in that sunken village. Ooh, I didn't even notice that either. I just saw weapon overheating and the bolt jamming. Look at this. Look at the barrel. That shit is red hot. This suppressor. We're gonna have the advanced jams. Oh my god. Dude, I almost missed that. I think this is a scar right here. 5.56. Dude, that pistol. Yo, listen to this fucking pistol. I don't know what pistol this is. That shit's broken. I don't give a fuck. That's going to be one of my new favorite pistols. I love using the PL-15, but that pistol looks insane. I don't even know what it is, but it just looked dumb when I saw it. Oh, we had the suppressor on the UMP. That's something we haven't had yet. Right here, we got the suppressor on the UMP. Very cool. I'm not sure. I know there's a new weapon in here as well. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's right here. I don't know where it's at in the trailer. I know there's some sort of long-range rifle that's new. This sight I saw, this sight is dog shit. I definitely wouldn't even touch this sight unless there's another reticle you can put on. I mean, look at the sight sway on this thing. That's going to be a no-go for me. That sight. That's all I know. I loved this scene as well. The green tracers flying around the map. I just love it. I love tracers in this game. One of my favorite things. There's your impact grenade again, bro. How did I miss that? That's what I said. The first time I just sat back, relaxed, watched it. Oh, dude, those grenades are going to be a fucking game changer. That just makes me so much more excited. I cannot wait to run impact grenades. I don't care if they're 30,000 a piece. They might be more because the VOG 25s, which explode almost instantly, usually we're like 30K. There's a beautiful view of the map, the scenery. Love it. I'm sure there's tons of shit I missed in this trailer as well. But, you know, it says I've been recording for 17 minutes. That's insane. That is just insane to me. I don't think there's anything else. No. So that's where we're going to leave it off, my friends. You know, if you stayed this long into the video, you are truly a GOAT. I really do appreciate your support here on the channel. I could not be more excited for 12-12, bro. I just couldn't be. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of shit that we're going to be getting. And the impact grenades for me are going to be a game changer. The new map in general is just phenomenal that we're finally getting a new map after over 2 years. It's going to be a great time. This is going to be the revival of Tarkov 100%. I don't care what anybody else says. And, you know, I really hope they put the flea market back to 20. You guys have been saying that Nikita said that it's going back to 15. I honestly wish it was way higher than 20 because I want this wipe to last for a lot of people. I want people to enjoy the game, not rush to barter items and 100 million rubles and all this other shit. I want people to enjoy the game. And, I really hope people stick with it this wipe. I think this is a wipe to really play, and it's going to be one to remember. So that's where we're going to leave it off, my friends. Sorry for the extremely long video, but hey, more content from me is never a bad thing, right? Leave that like, subscribe if you're new, sponsor, and equipment description below. That's all I got. Thank you for stopping by. I'm out.